It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The action is only moments away, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Up in the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we are grateful to be up here today because, well, it's been raining pretty heavily all day, and that's certainly going to make it challenging to operate if you're either one of these offenses, Brock.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kate. Now, hopefully you practiced this week knowing some rain was in the forecast. Hopefully everybody on the sidelines, the umpire on the field, and all the football is able to use today, shuttling in and out.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off on the NFL on EA Sports. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second and 3 now. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give him a first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll give him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Lone back gets the handoff, and he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connects with Johnson. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Play action on 1st down. Hauled in left side. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Tight end going in motion here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. They send a tight end in motion. They just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the air, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll throw it again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense running back out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Hand off to the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left with 4th down here. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll throw on 1st. It is caught left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives them the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Give now to the running back. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. This throw is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking for a throw here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll run here on first down. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And it sets up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll come up 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Complete out to the right. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They are throwing it again. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 17. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That brings us to halftime. Just a 4-point game thus far. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan, coach.
The fight ahead, we're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
The gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be a first down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Cut out left. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Airing it out on 1st down. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Now this offense getting set to work here. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now a give running right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Here's a throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here comes their offense out again. Throwing it to start this drive. Called in left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A tight end in motion now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one does not go far. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one intended for the running back, so it'll be 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. It is caught left side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Simple dive up the middle. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. Motion man sent left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They connect for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead. They'll run with Johnson. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They give it to him up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. That outruns their offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Throwing now on 1st down. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to get it with the option. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running it after the penalty. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The offense getting set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing off the play fake here. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Trying the right side. Makes his move towards the sideline. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Looking to the air here. Hits him on the out route.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he's taken down at the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys going for the win here. Another carry for him. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
He'll take this at the 10. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. This offense getting all set for this series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here. Setting up to pass. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.